Hey, what's good, peoples, man? Before we get this episode started, it'd be dope if you toss us a like, a subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on those bell notifications, man. We truly appreciate it.
You're not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
This is episode 170 of the Not Your Man's podcast, where we review things, we make fun of things, we laugh at things, we praise a few things, and we just talk about some music. So if you're looking for music to listen to, we got you, because we are doing more music than most review pages out right now. Probably more than all review pages that have teams of like 50 people and shit. We just stick to a few genres. We don't do every genre, but we do what we got to do. I'm John D. Contradiction. We got Walco in the building, and we got Prince Perez up in here.
Yes, sir. Yo, what's the
Oh, facts. I got you, bro.
There we go. I got the soundboard popping.
Low energy today. We low energy.
I still got itis from yesterday, bro. Friendsgiving fucked me up. I made a coconut curry turkey and some fucking southern ass cornbread dressing. That shit slapped.
I wish I had friends that have a Friendsgiving.
Yo, my friends.
I mean, I got friends, but I don't
Move to Florida, bro.
Friends out here. He said, move to Florida. I'll consider it, bro.
My friends came through. My fridge is packed, man. Everybody brought something good too. One of my homeboys brought lasagna. One of my homeboys brought chicken. We had the lady that lived downstairs from us. Her and her man, they brought cookies and brownies and shit. It was a good time.
Well, I'm just waiting for Thanksgiving. I work, but my mom's making gumbo. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, it's about to be lit.
Myself to death.
Yeah. I feel like I started early, so I feel guilty. Yeah, very fast.
Hey, if y'all come to visit, you know what I'm saying? We always make so much that we have to like freeze so much, and I usually take like half. Yeah. Bro, it's gonna be like a whole thing of gumbo in my freezer. Like
I'm trying to eat some gumbo.
Yeah, bro. Let me know.
Y'all get down with the leftover pot pie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, pot pie. Hell yeah. Yo, you know why is it that like leftovers always, especially pasta, like ziti and lasagna, they always taste better the next day? Always.
Yeah. Because they marinate and all that processed shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Reckless is in the building. Yo, Reckless, what's good, man? I watched that interview you just dropped with Blaze Avenue with Blaze Ave and It's Your Brown Boy Wonder, man. It was a good time. I rocked with it. But tell Brown Boy Wonder, stop loving his project so much, man. He got to be on to the next one. You got to hate your projects right as soon as they come out.
As soon as they drop.
Yeah, as soon as they drop.
You got like a month window. You got to do promo and shit
out.
Like that.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll give him that. But it was a good ass interview. Y'all in the car. Y'all look like y'all wanted to hold hands. But I'm fucking exhausted, bro. I'm out here. But all right, let's start off the week. We started off the week, good old red stamp, old school fashion. We started off with oh my god, this project was wild. This was The World's Biggest Idiot by Kreayshawn. Shout out to Kreayshawn for being out here.
Kreayshawn for just being. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, she took the review like a fucking champ. Well, like this project is super ass, and Reckless. I said his wife. This project was super duper fucking cheeks. This shit was garbage, absolutely hot garbage. And she was just like, "Hey, man, I did it for fun. Like, fuck it." Huh?
She said she was just fucking around, basically.
Yeah, she said she was fucking around. She made some terrible music, and I'm not mad at that, bro. I was like, all right, she didn't block us. She didn't curse us out. She ain't do all that crazy shit. So I'm not mad. I was like, all right, what's good, Kreayshawn? How you doing? How's that baby? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's
quit playing, Kreayshawn. Follow us.
Yo, facts. Follow us. You know what I'm saying? We I mean, it almost feels scandalous. Like, artists will show us love in our DMs and never on the post. Why are we like the affair? Huh?
They always say they always act like they're not going to give us any shine.
And then they say some shit. Like, come on, Kreayshawn. We know you got clout. Give us some. Give us a little bit of clout. But this project was ass. It was just garbage. It was her. It had moments where it was so bad it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
because she's just like saying a bunch of shit. yeah, Glizzy McGuire, where she's talking about like, you know, parenting shit, like that one song where she's just like, oh yeah, I would love to go out, but I can't. My kid probably shit himself and all that shit. Like shit like that is funny, but it is what it is. And yeah, Reckless, she did. She DM'd us about the post. And you'd be surprised how many like blue checks DM'd us about their posts and like will not show the actual post love.
Yep.
We get a lot of lies in our DMs too. We get artists like names that promise us interviews and then never do it. Shit like that. But whatever, as long as they know what's going on, because a lot of artists know us. That's the thing that people are like, you know, everybody wants to talk shit like, oh, you guys don't get a lot of likes and shit. We get a lot of people looking at our shit, and a lot of artists know us. So I'll
get a lot of haters too, because they just look at they don't like or comment or anything.
Yeah, they watch and then they're just like, oh, this is something that I need to disagree on. I need to disagree on this. So it's just like, all right, you know, let them do their thing. They want to be fucking cornballs, but it's always
more action too.
Huh?
That's always the red stamps that get more action too.
Red stamps get crazy action. But that's the thing. Like, artists need these red stamps, because if it's a green stamp, they're like, oh, of course another person liked it. I'm great. And they never comment on it. They don't like it. They just walk past it like, yeah, of course. I know I was going to get that. But when it's a red stamp, you know, they either defend themselves, curse us out, whatever they got to do. That cornball shit. But, you know, this project was ass. So it was really bad. Like, it was really, really bad. But so the next project was The Realest by Dee Cisneros. This was what we got? What you got for me? I didn't say it was great. It got a 6.5 out of me. It was okay.
It was just kind of mids.
I think it just passed the kind of for me, because it had a couple of songs that I rocked with. It had more songs that I rock with than I didn't like. Because like, I didn't hate a lot of songs besides that Northern Cali summer song. That song sucked. They like ruined a classic, but they like ruined that old school song. But this project I thought was solid, man. I thought he was rapping, even though he only knows about, you know, one thing. Like, I'm from the streets. I'm known in these streets.
He literally repeated the same bar in a couple songs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the content is just that, but it does have the good side of like the West Coast funk, like the good sounding stuff. It wasn't the aggressively, you know, that whole shit. You know, yeah, it was the better side, because you know I hate that sound, bro. Like, that sound is fucking ass to me, but it's so bad. But his was solid, and yeah, he was he said that Bay Area Terrace Howard. But yeah, it was solid, man. I thought what he was rapping about, even though it was a lot of repetitive shit, it was okay. It like passed the bar. His flow was clean. It wasn't no garbage. He wasn't out the pocket, no shit like that. And the beats were smooth. And I thought the features, they weren't great. One or two of them were all right. But Big Tone, Loco Gunna was cool. But other than that, it was just a solid album. Like, I think he did his thing. And I feel like this is one of those ones that's solid enough. Obviously, it's going to set wherever he's from on fire. They fucking love it there. But for me, yeah, they're going crazy. They're low riding that shit to death. Like, the streets are fucking getting stomped on by cars. But I think that, like, yeah, it was just, for me, I was like, I wouldn't be mad if someone turned it on, or if, you know, I'm playing the GTA Definitive Edition San Andreas, I'm fucking rocking with it if it comes up on the radio, you know.
Mm-hmm.
As disastrous as that game release has been.
Oh my god, it's fucking.
I was so hyped, and I bought it for the Switch, and I just
Oh, you got it for the worst possible console you should have got it for. Yeah, because it came out rough on like regular consoles, and you got it for the Switch. It's like woof.
Like playing a Game Boy.
Yeah, it's rough.
Bro, shit is trash right now. I'm not even playing. I'm waiting for Death's Door to drop tomorrow. So
nice. I rock with that. Yeah, I'm chilling on I'm beating all the Max Paynes, and then I'm gonna go through the Manhunt games. I'm enjoying myself. But yeah, this project was solid, man. Anybody looking for some simple West Coast funk shit, you can get after it. So the next one, this was a quick project. This was Con Volume 1 by Konfident with a K. This was just a 7-piece old head rapidy rap project, which started off slow as fuck, but then gets good. So it was Yeah, he starts cooking. I don't know what the fuck, because the beginning was weird, bro. I was like, what the fuck is this? It was like 3 bad throwaways. And then the last 4 tracks, it's like, okay, now we got some rapping. Now we got some dope features. Like shit's a good time, you know?
Where the fuck was this?
Yeah. It's like, how do you have these 3 really rough tracks? You know, and that's the throwaway syndrome, when you don't want to actually throw something away and you're just like, let's just cram them all in the beginning of the project. And it's not a good move for pacing on a project, bro. Like, because that's, honestly, if you recommended this to like a stranger or anybody, they're going to hear the first song and they're turning this off.
They're going to be like, what the fuck are you making me listen to?
Yeah. And they'll never get to that second half. And it's like a crime, because it's like, bro, you could have throw away those 3 songs and you would have had a solid 4-piece. This would have been a dope 4-piece EP. Mm-hmm. But those 3 songs.
I feel like there should be a Not You Man's bingo for every time we say that.
Yeah.
Make it shorter.
Yeah. And it's like, even though this is 7 songs, like 3 of these songs were not needed. Like they fucked it up. Like it just doesn't feel good, bro. Like you can't start a project like that. Like the first track on any project matters.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that depicts the whole pacing.
Yeah, it sets the tone.
Like that's what you have to, like, that's what's going to keep you involved. Like that's going to fucking.
What if, and not only that, but like, what if it's the first time listener?
My God.
They've never.
They're turning it off immediately, bro. Immediately. They're like, now we're shutting this shit down, bro.
Off rip, bro. Like,
off rip. And it's like, no, you need that shit to fucking come in hot. Like that shit needs to be crazy. Like that, like, I don't know. That I think that track 4 should have been the first, and then it closed off. That El Fin song was fire, but like that's how it should have went. If you want to sprinkle those in there, probably would have been a little bit better pacing. But to have them all in the front like that, nope. That's why this got a 6.
Maybe it was like the Band-Aid theory, you know?
Just rip it off. It doesn't work for music.
Do it quick.
Yeah, it doesn't work for music.
Nope.
No, it doesn't work for music, because like these songs are like 3 minutes a pop, bro. It doesn't work that way.
No,
but yeah, imagine a 3-minute Band-Aid rip.
Oh my God. Unacceptable.
Yeah. And then 3 times. Nope. Not happening. It's just not how it goes down, bro. That shit just doesn't feel good. Like, who's trying to do that bullshit? But it is what it is. So the next project, cool name, cool cover, cool theme. Not the greatest album. This was Dragon by Young Smoke Lee.
Yeah. The first song was fire, though. I liked it. Was
okay. I thought it was okay. I don't know. Something about him, bro. Like, I feel like he can rap. I feel like his voice was solid, but I feel like the songs just had too fucking much.
I like all the like nerdy references and shit.
There was a lot. I can fuck with some nerdy references. I just feel like there was so much going on, and like the beats were fucking crazy. And I don't know, man. It was just something about this that I just wasn't. It just wasn't getting on there. That, like, I feel like there was a lot. He was doing a lot of the same flows. His hooks were all the same, and he just never like left his comfortable. You know, he had like a comfort bubble, and he never fucking went past that.
Yep.
And there was no contrast. Once you realize what you were getting, it never got better than that.
Same. Yeah, you just knew what was coming.
Yeah, and it sucks because it's like, bro, I like, especially, I love The Last Dragon. That's one of the best childhood movies that are probably terrible if you watch them now. So that whole theme with that, I was like, all right, this is cool. It goes with his name, and he was making all those references, but it's like there was nothing outside of the theme just being cool that really drew you into it. But
yeah,
it's a little, it's like.
It's for the kids.
Huh?
For the kids.
Yeah. For the kids. Yeah. But I feel like this dude he easily could put out something dope, because he has like that comfortable bag. If he just tries a little bit more, maybe gets, some features or other people to do the hooks instead of him doing the same shit every time, then you're good, But that's the thing too. Once people start realizing that they're good at something, they don't know how to mix it up. And that's what fucks a lot of artists up, where they just stay in that bag. And it's like, is it really that good that you can carry a whole project? Or, you know, or is it not? But like this dude, I mean, the elements are here for sure. Like he can definitely put something dope together. I just don't think this project necessarily nailed it. And it should have, because the theme,
it didn't go all the way.
Yeah, it's a dope theme, bro. Like it's a dope fucking theme. You know, it is what it is. So the next project I fuck with heavy. I've been bumping it, but I'm also a fan. But this is SG8 by Duckwrth. SG, I fuck with Duckwrth heavy, because I feel like he has been just progressing as an artist. Like he's just I remember we first reviewed him mad long ago. He put out the I'm Very Ugly or whatever it was called project. And I was like, all right, this is cool. Like he's developing a sound. But after that, everything he's put out after that, I think has been absolutely fucking fire. And the fact that he put this out and it's kind of like a R&B type album right after putting out like a very alternative rap kind of emo mix type shit. Dude, his sound is just getting better to me. Like I fucked with this one heavy.
Growth.
Yo, big time, bro. Big time. Fucking Trip was loving this one. Just fire trucks everywhere.
Bro, I knew he was gonna.
Oh yeah. This is Trip's. This is like his bag. You give anything with a sprinkle of youth, Trip is loving it.
He's like, yeah, this is the one.
It speaks to me. Speaks to my peoples, the youth. But nah, this one, I fucked with this one heavy, man. I think Duckwrth has just been going crazy. Like anyone, if you like this one a lot, his last two that came out before this are just as dope. And he does it all. Like he can sing, he can rap, he be harmonizing, he be doing some weird shit. He does it all, and it's fire, bro. Them shits, and it just be like this shit just gets stuck in your head, bro. Yeah, that fucking.
I've always fucked with him like at a distance. I've never like, for some reason I can't buy in wholesale.
See, the thing with me is I never like dove like into his catalog on my own. Like I just know every time we've reviewed him, I listen to the album, whatever we reviewed, a lot, and then I just stop, you know?
Yeah, same. That's what I'm saying. Like I was like, yeah, like everything I've heard from him has been because of the page.
Yeah.
I never would have saw him otherwise.
Reckless got a good question. He said, "Why isn't he
don't got the label?
Like Kendrick
he don't got the
Cole?
label. Yeah, he don't got the label like that.
Yep.
Yeah,
the label's not behind him the way that Kendrick and Cole is behind.
Yeah. And it's crazy because like he's got the creativity of like those dudes, or like a Childish Gambino, where he can put out something completely fucking abstract and it'll be dope, or something very specific and it'll be dope. But he doesn't have the label, you know? I mean, a lot of times people don't realize too, when you look at a lot of these big label artists, they're from big areas. It's kind of like you look at the NBA and certain teams you see more of, even though there's all-stars on certain teams. But that's because that city just isn't popping like that. The Knicks could be the worst team in the fucking league, and they're always going to be talked about because they play at the Garden. They're from New York. But when fucking Anthony Davis was literally dominating the league in stats on the Pelicans, nobody fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? They barely talked about it or knew, because who the fuck cares about, you know?
Yeah, it's like a really good player being on a small market team. That's really what it is.
Yeah. That's, you know who it was like that for? After the golden era of like Sacramento, like no one gives a fuck about the Kings. You know, they're not pushed like that. And it's just how it is, you know, like it's just how it is. Like no one fucking cares. Yeah. If it wasn't for Antetokounmpo, like no one gave a shit about the Bucks. It's just they're a small market team. That's why it was such a big thing for them in making the playoffs and shit like that. It's just
OKC. Nobody would give a fuck about OKC.
Nobody.
If it wasn't for Russ,
nobody,
KD, and Harden making it to the finals.
Literally, like struggling to keep them in the highlight reels. You know what I'm saying? Like, look what happened to fucking Denver when LeBron left each time.
I mean,
not Denver. I mean, Cleveland. Each time he left Cleveland, they took a deficit. They took a hit. No one cared.
They've been balling this year. I can't.
But even then, no one knows they're balling this year.
Nah, I mean, if you watch basketball, you know.
If you watch basketball, you're like, cool. But like,
if you're just a casual
never
watcher,
see them. Like, what Instagram page has posted a single Cleveland highlight? You know what I'm saying? No one's posted them because it's like, what? And it sucks because I know they're balling. It's like, fuck, you know. But that's just how it is. The same thing with these labels, bro. Like, of course, Kendrick's gonna be big. He worked with Dre.
Facts.
So you work with Dre, the whole West Coast is on your shoulders. Of course,
I mean, he got co-signed by the GOATs before he even really came out.
Yeah.
So he was co-signed by Snoop, he was co-signed by Dre, the Game, like all the West Coast homies was co-signing him. So
then you got like J. Cole. Like J. Cole not only was he from New York, he went to Atlanta and blew up, which is probably the biggest, easiest place to blow up, and then came back to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I mean, he's from North Carolina.
He's from North Carolina,
but he went to school. He went to school in New York, blew up. Well, sort of. But Hov put him through some tests.
He went to Atlanta and then like they got that hype, and then New York was like, "We want you back."
Yeah, Hov really ran him through the gauntlet though. Yeah. Hov was like, I don't know if I'm gonna co-sign you just yet, because Hov really didn't co-sign him into his first album.
Yeah. And that first album was Hit City. And like, even when he wrote like I Let Nas Down, because he was like, he had to sell out a bit to do it. It was gas. And like, think about it. Like all the fucking Sunday Night Lights, those tapes were fire.
Yeah, Friday Night Lights. Yeah.
The Friday, like all of his tapes before he came out were fucking gas. Like before Cold World. So imagine like not getting signed immediately, putting out those tapes.
That's a fact. And he got signed prior to him putting out those tapes.
Yeah.
So,
and it's like nowadays you can put out one dope single. This dude put out fire entire project, like entire tapes. Front to back, that he's still playing songs off of when he plays live.
Fact.
It's crazy. Like that I'm about to blow up shit. That was on a tape. You know what I'm saying? Like that was on a tape. Right. It's crazy, bro. That's how tough it was with the music shit back in the day. Now it's just easy. You just got to have some sort of money, you know, get into some illegal shit and you straight. But
thanks.
You know, but hey, it is what it is. But
I'm about to start stripping.
Hey, gotta do it.
Hey, strippers got to come up nowadays, man.
And they have
a lot of these strippers popping.
And they got great health insurance. They got to get tested all the time. So people don't know.
I'm telling you, I'm about to be a stripper, bro.
That's that like Americanized stigma bullshit. Oh, strippers are dirty. Like they got to get tested often. They're cleaner than you.
It depends on the club.
I don't think it depends. I mean, yeah, you could say.
Have you ever been to Coney Island? Those strippers do not get tested.
Have you ever been?
If you go to a club and there's a dirty alley behind the back,
they don't get tested.
Don't go. They don't get tested.
You see one.
I remember once I went to we were upstate somewhere for my boy's bachelor party, and we went to this strip club. And this girl who was just like tweaking, clearly did like a whole bump and like an extra cocktail of all these bad drugs, was just tweaking. She had C-section scars. And I was just like, stay away from my friend. I was like, he's not going to go into his marriage with hepatitis. Like, back up.
Back up.
Yeah. And she like got aggressive with me. I'm like, chill out. Honestly, if you ask any of my friends, I am a troublemaker at strip clubs.
Yo, if you ask any of my friends, I don't even pay attention to strippers, bro. I spend no money. I spend no money in strip clubs. First thing I ask is if they got any food. And second, where the TVs. I know a game is playing. I know a game is playing. The fight is playing.
I'm the worst. I'm in there trying to challenge their minds. Like the last time I went to a strip club, I was asking the chick about politics just so I can give her $1.
Oh my God.
I had her give me the branches of government. And I was like, all right, you can have this $1. She had to earn it.
That's hilarious, bro.
I was giving her the hardest time.
That's foul.
Hey.
That's foul. I don't think I'm that bad.
Oh, I'm annoying.
I mean, I'm pretty bad, but I don't think I'm. One time, bro, this is one time. I'm in there with the Coke boys, bro. True story. I'm in Queens. What's the shit? Strikers?
Yeah.
Strikers. We in Queens, right? Fucking, I don't know how I got in there with the Coke boys, but one of my mans, he knew French's brother. I think he's older brother or some shit. So we're in Strikers, and these niggas wads of cash, right? So French's brother passes me like a good money clip. Like had to be like $600 to get all in singles, bro. Nigga, I threw 20 singles, put the rest of my pocket, bro. And I was being like wild generous with it. Like these niggas just throwing the money in the air and shit like that. Yo, bro, I'm literally like, okay. And as soon as a nigga, I swear to God, as soon as he wasn't looking, bro, I put the shit in my pocket. And they're probably never good. Like if I ever get famous, he's never gonna work with me for this.
I'm gonna pull up this clip for them. But be like, yo, guys,
I don't care. I was broke. These niggas was up. You know I was broke. You knew not to hand me money. Like, but I mean, yo, I had a blast. Them niggas. We was in a whole set. Yo, bro, I felt famous that night. Like that night.
Oh yeah,
bitch was on me. Like in a regular way, like on a regular night, if it was just me and my nigga in there, like they wouldn't have been on me the way that they was on me.
Yeah, you got to work a little bit, you know. You got to.
Yeah, but nah.
This is just like
oh, so what
like
you
cheat
doing?
code.
Like the strippers never asked me that before. Like usually you ask the stripper that. Like the strippers was really like,
and they just bullshit you or something, or you get, you catch one and you're like, oh, word, we talking.
Yeah, but nah, bro. Them bitches, they was like, yeah. So what you doing that? I'm like. Me? Like, what am I doing?
I'm trying to flip the 600 in singles. I got.
You try to go out to eat, baby? We could go to Denny's real quick. Like, what's up? Like, IHOP's open.
We got
Waffle House.
What you said, Waco?
Oh, my God.
Oh, nah, not in New York. Not in New York. There's no Waffle House. I wish. Nah, you can't have Waffle House in New York.
It's too violent.
It's because going to Waffle House on a regular night in down south, like you go in Atlanta, like the cooks, all them niggas know how to fight. Like them niggas will fight.
And New York is so hostile. Yeah, it's just, it would be endless.
Yeah,
it'd be endless.
It would be shootouts every time. Like every local Waffle House on Bensonhurst was shot up last night, 2:00 in the morning. Like it always gets shot up, bro. The cooks would be shooting niggas.
Yeah.
Yo, straight
crazy.
Up, you got to know how to fight to even apply.
Yeah, that's
on the
nah, that's a misconception. I worked at a Waffle House on.
You got to know how to take a punch. You got to know how to take a punch.
I think that was one of the questions, though. Yeah, I worked at a Waffle House in Jonesboro Road in Atlanta, bro. When I was in college, and when I tell you, like. I had to break up mad fights. Like, I'm not fighting, bro. I'm not fighting. I will
covered in work sweater, cooking grease.
I will
or anything
close
like that,
this
bro.
shit down before I fight, bro. I will shut this whole, and it's a 24-hour operation, bro. I will close this operation down before I fight. I'm not fighting none of y'all niggas. You mad at me because you want to runny eggs, bro? Like, I don't give a fuck, bro.
I'm not trying to fight nobody loaded off of like fucking high fructose corn syrup at 9 p.m. at night. Like, bro, that energy's different, bro. Like, I don't want no part of that, bro.
At all, bro. I remember
that person clearly doesn't care about their life.
They don't, bro.
I'm in danger.
They don't. Yo, they wanted me to do one shift like in the city of Atlanta, and I was just like, nah, bro. I'm staying in my store. I'm not doing it, bro. Like, cause you know,
good collective.
Like,
I see
outside,
you in the chat.
so,
What's cracking, collective?
Yeah, I'm not doing all that, bro.
Yeah, no, yeah, chaos. Nah, fuck that.
But if I was a customer, I'm fighting. I'm a customer. I'm fighting. Somebody get these hands.
Go from that's how you know. Like, we went from strip clubs to Waffle House, so you know they're in sync or in the same universe. Like, it makes sense.
Yo, bro. Yeah. If you go to any strip club in any part of the southern, there's a Waffle House down the block. I promise you, there's a Waffle House down the block.
I don't know why
mandatory.
I don't know why they don't just join forces. Like, if someone's like, yo, bro, you trying to eat eggs off some titties? I don't even fuck with like stuff like, I'd be like, yes.
It's like, isn't it like in Vegas? Like, they be serving breakfast and shit, bro.
I'm trying, yo, give me a bacon, egg, and cheese off some butt cheeks, bro. Like,
no, you gotta get the fucking chicken and waffles.
Yo, facts.
With that.
Yolk
only though. Oh, so you can lick it off the crowd. I like that.
Yo, I'm telling you, that sounds like such a party, bro. Like, imagine throwing singles while a girl fucking airplane feeds you a fucking waffle, breakfast sausage or some shit. Bro, I'd be hyped.
That would be the first strip club I actually throw money.
That's gotta be, yo, bro.
She's like
Music video.
while making it clap. Like, bro, first of all, that is extreme skills. If you could make it clap while spoon feeding me breakfast, like, bro.
How do we
first of all, I'll probably marry her.
How do we get this to a Southern rapper to shoot a music video to get strippers in a Waffle House?
Yo, bro,
I'm hitting up Lil Boosie right now.
I'm hitting up 2 Chainz.
He'll
hit up 2 Chainz.
He'll do it.
2 Chainz. 2 Chainz and rap some shit like
reach out to fly Redman out.
Yeah, bro.
And then they'll be able to pull it off.
2 Chainz in the 2 Chainz in a double waffle. Getting 2 ass cheeks on my
Oh yeah,
that'd be fire.
And you know he would say some crazy shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Watch
That's
Color Abyss quick.
That bro, fire.
I'm here for it.
Fire. We have to copyright this shit, bro. We have to copyright all this shit is intellectual property. I don't care if somebody else. If we see this, like we got copyright.
They can't do this unless they're wearing our merch.
Yeah, facts at the very least.
Yeah.
Like they gotta shout it out in the video. Like they gotta like fly us out like J. Cole did with Homeboy that be doing the videos. You gotta throw us in the video somewhere somehow. Fact. I don't care. I'll be in the back. I don't gotta say shit.
I'll be just eating in the back. Just let me eat.
That's a fact.
Sounds like an event. That'd be the biggest argument amongst like families. The kids love it there, and the wife's just yelling at the husband. What do you mean? The kids love it here. What are you talking about?
Oh, my wife would like lose her fucking mind. I bring my son there. Why are you bringing our son? Yo, bro. He gonna learn someday.
Oh man, imagine that. The kid grows up and someone interviews him. Yeah, every Saturday, Dad used to take us to get breakfast, lunch, and dinner at this Waffle House.
For some reason, he didn't keep custody. I don't know what happened.
It's like, where's your dad right now? He's probably there. He's probably there right now. I think.
The greatest dad in the world. Like, first of all, we was always fed.
Facts.
And
we always had women to take care of us that were very sweet.
He told me everything I know. Like I'm the ladies' man I am today because of him. Like,
you guys want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
I learned how to whistle at like 6 years old in a dive bar from a lady with giant fake titties.
Wait, hold on. What? Wait, bring that back.
That's how I learned how to whistle from a big old fake titty lady worked the dive bar when I was 6.
Wisdom. And you can't these kids don't get experiences like that anymore.
Nah, bro. They don't know.
First of all, these strippers are smarter than us, bro. Some of these strippers trying to get through Harvard, bro. That's why they stripping. We paying tuition. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you think about it, it really is a good way to do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to put it on a resume, and you can't have cameras in there, for most of them. There's certain rules. It's not like if you do porn and then like, you're tainted, and like if you're a teacher and they find your porn, it's a wrap. Like, no, like the stripper's like the perfect gateway to like make side money, and no one really needs to know.
Facts.
I went to the last time when I was at the same strip club where I was questioning the girl about the government. So she was upset at me. The reason the whole thing started because I was like throwing dollars at this one stripper. But this stripper was a nationally ranked pole dancing champion. So she came out and did a whole like bar star set. Like and I was super impressed. So she caught dollars from me. But it's like, bro, she's so prestigious, and like, imagine that. Like, you don't even have, like, I wouldn't even attach that to a stripper, like, right away. Like, oh, you're a ranked national, like, pole dancing. Like, I wouldn't even I'd feel disrespectful if I'm like, so you're a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just sounds like a great achievement.
Facts.
But, that's how it goes. So this next project, speaking of the South, the next project is Hall of Fame Hustler by Paul Wall, the People's Champ. Which is great that he came up after this because he needs to do it too. I'm gonna hit him up like, bro, let's get you in the strip club with a Waffle House.
Yo,
because he would slide on it. The music would be good too.
100%.
But this project wasn't bad. Honestly, I'm so scarred by him. His like the music's dope. He's nice. His production gets super weird. And I'm not with all of it. And I feel like after that Static Selecta project, I don't want to hear him on no other production.
Yeah, facts.
That's fair.
You know, like, because he did so good on that Static project that like him kind of dialing it back and like, you know, doing stuff like this is just super. And I hate to compare stuff, but like I still bump that Give Thanks. And it's just like, bro, how you put out something that fire and then you're just like relaxing now, but you're still putting out like full projects. Like that project was like 7 songs. You know, and you're putting out these 11 tracks where, you know, a good amount of them are good, but like some of them are just okay. You know,
It's all right.
Yeah, it's just all right. And it's just like, oh boy, what happened? I'm so jealous. He beat you to making the don't disrespect the Kira. Yo, Reckless. We got to talk to you about some anime shit. I want to know what you think about that Cowboy Bebop, since obviously I know you're a fan. But yo, apparently that red car is his. That's his personal car too. That's why I like. He did the Akira cover with his own car, which is a flex.
Facts.
You couldn't tell me that looking at this picture from where it is that's not Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. Cool.
Mr. International.
I fuck with Pitbull. He's the real people's champ. But this project was solid though. It wasn't bad, but you know, it's not Give Thanks. Right. It's not Give Thanks. But so let's go on to this next one. Oh, so this next one was wild. So this next one is Family Matters by X-Rated and Luni Coleone. This was a lot of aggro thuggery.
I feel like that's an understatement.
Yeah, like this started off like too aggressive. And then what's funny is like I got one dude was just like X-Rated just got home a few years ago and all shit like that. And apparently a lot of his fame came from him. Reckless and then talking about the OG's back. He said a lot of people talk about how he used to record projects from like jail and shit like that. And a lot of people were like DMing me this, you know, not even like commenting it. So I'm like, there's got to be a certain level to his thuggery where people are like, yo, I got to DM this dude just in case he knows. Cause I feel like they were worried.
They were like, hey, yo.
And for me, the aggro thuggery was just not it. But after that, there was a lot of smooth shit. And it's like, bro, I get it. He's an old school gangster rapper, but like he did the smooth shit 1 billion times better than the super thug shit. Like it's almost like WWE thuggery, bro. Like it's too much. You know what I'm saying?
Certain line.
Yeah, like it's too much. Like, I'll shoot a nigga while he's eating hush puppies. Like, you know, shit like that is so unnecessary. And it's just too aggressive, bro. It's too aggressive for me. I'm just like, I wasn't loving it. You know, I wasn't loving the aggro thuggery. But the smooth shit, the West Coast, like the very smooth old school shit I was fucking with, I thought that shit was way better. And I feel like if it was a project just on that, would have slid way more. But this one, you know, I'm not going to run it back because it was just a little too, you know, it checked my gangsta a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it told me to do push-ups and made me feel like I was 10 years old, bro. I'm not here for that, bro. It's a little too much for me.
Walked up to you at the table and said, those are my mashed potatoes.
Yo, yeah, seriously, bro. Seriously, like this shit.
You ain't gonna eat that.
Yeah, it was barking.
You ain't gonna eat that.
This shit was just yelling in my fucking ear. I'm like, all right, like chill.
It's like niggas don't even give you a chance to like respond. You ain't gonna eat that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
That's why I quoted. I'm upset nobody caught it when I.
Oh, the Kendrick. Yeah,
the Kendrick.
Where your granddaddy stay?
Where your grandmama stay? Where your grandmama stay? You know, I'm like, did I have to say that this fucking album pulled me out of a white van? Like, what do I got to say to get someone to recognize the bars I'm throwing in this goddamn?
Nah, I caught it. I
appreciate that shit. I was laughing when I typed this shit out. I'm like, that's how I felt. This shit checked me. Told me I was in the wrong hood.
Where you from?
You had to check your clothes. Like, damn, am I wearing right colors?
Yeah, you got to make sure I'm not wearing. Like, nah, I'm wearing neutral colors, homie. Like, I'm good.
That's a fact, bro. Nigga got to walk around with a white flag on him.
Seriously, even then, they probably got something for that.
Yeah, still.
Now at this point, there's so many real gangs and fake gangs that it's like, what the fuck can you even wear?
Yeah, what are we doing?
I mean, only gangs I really.
No, I know, but there's even fake ones. Like, I don't want to get.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to get like punched in the dick by some teenage gang. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm wearing fucking pastels. And like, I'm like, oh, I didn't know that this mix of colors is
you wearing the blue do-rag. Yeah. That's all do-rag colors. Yeah. Like,
nah, it's gonna
relax, bro. I'm laying my head. Like, relax.
Nowadays, with the kind of dudes Johnny's talking about, so like, hey, we only wear Supreme in this hood.
Yeah. Right? Oh yeah. Like, I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm not worried about like the old school gangsters. I can spot them. I'm good. I'm talking about these new age ones. You know, these millennials.
Is that Gucci? This is Balenciaga, nigga. Yeah. Yo, you in the wrong hood. Like,
yeah, we only wear this. Yo, get your phone out. We finna cancel this Buster, bro. Like, I don't want none of that shit.
That's a fact. They can take a picture of you and shit like that immediately on Twitter. He is canceled. How dare he wear Gucci in a Balenciaga hood? Like,
dude, it's full circle. It's my worst nightmare. I'm questioning strippers about politics, but the gang that's gonna check me is gonna be like, which political party do you support, nigga? Which wing of the bird are you rocking with? Like, you know, I can't fuck with these kids.
They'll try to bring up past shit. Like, did you vote for Hillary? Like, I don't know. What's the right answer here? Like, I'll be scared of shit. Like, what's the right answer here? Did you vote for Hillary? Like,
yeah. Can't stand that shit.
You vaccinated, cuz?
Oh my God. That's a fact. How many boosters you got?
Yo,
that's a fact.
Pfizer,
bro. You work at Starbucks. You got your hepatitis shot, nigga.
Yeah,
like
that's the millennial gangs, bro. That's scarier to me than like them real hood.
Yo, but where millennials? That's why I don't understand. They need to get like a different.
We need a different.
We're like, fringe. We're on the fringe
because they call us. What do they call us?
We're 80s. Nah, yeah, no, we're millennials.
Gen Z.
No, we're millennials, bro. Like my wife, I had a whole argument with my wife because I was trying to tell her.
But like they gave us a term because we're in that cusp where we mix. We saw everything.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like we should have our own shit. Anybody in the 80s and 90s, we should have like our own thing. And millennials is past
because like for us, there's like a certain because like they say it's that, but there's like a certain window. Like kids that are 2 years younger than me are a whole different fucking monster. Like they're, you know what I'm saying? Like something changed. I don't know if it was in the mashed produced chicken or what.
I can't say 2 years. I would say like anything past 95, bro.
It's
anything past 95.
It's the acceleration of technology. Our generation was the last one to live both analog and
that's what I'm saying. Like the people who didn't have both.
That's why I say like
that's where they got.
I would say like 98 then. Anything past 98, like everybody past 98 is all fucked up. Like
I think we should be called. I think we should be called Generation Dial Up.
That's a good.
You know what I'm saying? Because like we experienced that, and the ones who didn't, them motherfuckers are different, bro. Like these kids are fucking different.
Don't talk
these niggas
unless you're being groomed in an AOL chat room.
Facts,
bro. If you don't know what ASL stands for, I don't.
Facts.
Don't even talk to me, bro. Don't even talk to me.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's like it's such a small gap, but like people are talking about, oh man, you know, they want to talk about MySpace and then they talk about dating stuff. And I'm like, you don't remember Black Planet or Mahente? And they're like, what?
Or Skonex.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, they just missed it. And it's just like that weird, but like those people are way different than
facts.
Same, yo. If you wasn't getting molested virtually in AOL chats, I don't want to deal with you, bro.
I feel like the generation is getting kind of back to like the chaotic humor of our youth.
Yeah.
Like y'all remember Meat Spin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Terrible.
Like that was
terrible.
And then now they're kind of getting back to it again a little bit.
See, the thing is, the thing is, I don't know, like
canceling everything though.
But
like they tried to cancel Eminem for his song with Rihanna, bro.
That's a loud subsection. Like it's like a small, like there's, if you watch like some of the shit that's coming out of some of these kids, Like they're kind of getting back into the dark humor. There's like a revolution.
Yeah. Like, but that's the thing. But then there's the kids that like, there's the too far kids.
Yeah.
And then it's just to the point where it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't have like limits, or they don't have like, there's no self-awareness.
Yeah.
The ecosystem.
I can rock with those kids, you know, the kids that can't read the room or whatever. I think my worst, like the who I hate out of all of these cats are the my stuff's better than yours people. Like the kids who think that because they're only experiencing like one thing happening right now, it's way better than the old stuff. Because they miss the old stuff. Cause like, and it's like, it is what it is. We are the generation, like we are the last generation of the new shit. We witnessed new genres, new eras and all that. And now music doesn't really have that anymore. Cause like, you know, the labels don't care for original anymore. So a lot of things now are just rinse and repeat. And then they're trying really hard to say like, oh, this is so unique and this is so different when it really isn't. And those kids are probably the worst. You know, like they're the fucking worst. But, you know, that's just how it is. They suck. You know, like we didn't hate on the fucking Woodstockers and all the people who first got to experience that shit. We were just like, well, now we can't do drugs because you guys did them all. You know, but we loved it. We showed respect for the old school shit. Like I love Motown. I didn't grow up during the fucking era of Motown, but I love it. I show it respect. I love jazz. I didn't hate on it. And these kids are just like, oh, you like this old shit? And it's just like, and then the media makes it worse by going like, oh, Drake streams more than Michael Jackson. You're like, yeah, dickhead. When he came out, there was no streaming. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit like that is just super annoying, and they hold on to that. I think it's because they don't have anything original, so they hold on to it like with dear life.
Try to take every win they can get.
Yeah, and it's just like, you know, don't be that person, because then they're just those corny people who just have to be confrontational and argue about shit that doesn't matter. Like, but you know, whatever. But anyways, next project is something that I fucked with because it's from my generation, even though it's new, but he kept it real. But this guitar was stolen along with Years of Our Lives by, I think his name is pronounced Ceschi or Keshi. Ceschi. I'm going to go with Ceschi. Ceschi sounds better.
Safe bet.
Yeah, safe bet. But I'm going to straight up say at where I'm at right now, this project is a 10 out of 10. Even though I gave it a 9.6, I fuck with this more. But That's
why we do first listens.
That's why we do first listen. But for me, I know this might be an acquired taste, but like this is a mix of rap. This is folk. This is like acoustic. This is just a lot of very intense fucking shit. It has some stuff that sounds like good ska back in the day. Like this has a lot to it. And I think I like it more now because I looked into the story behind this, and it was like Homeboy was supposed to put out like his debut, like not debut, but like a big rap album, and the pandemic happened. So he was just like, well, I'm stuck at home. So he just dusted off his old guitar and put together an entire album. And he was literally just singing and rapping about the depression shit, you know, that we all went through during the pandemic. And I like loved it.
Yeah, this was a good time.
Yeah, this is a good time. Like whether you like folk or something remotely close to country, but you don't want to dive too deep into that world, this is it. This is for you.
Yep. That's facts.
Yeah, like I fucked with this heavy. I was like, this shit is great. Like the shit he was talking about, like the vibe of it, the pacing, his raspy ass man voice. I'm like singing and like voice cracking and shit. I'm like, yo, I'm here for this. This shit was real shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit wasn't trying to be flashy. He wasn't trying to talk about no shit that we all couldn't relate to. Like he was just like, yo, I'm gonna speak to everyone's soul because we all dealt with this bullshit. It's dope. Highly recommended. I feel like this is gonna kill with the white girls. Going to crush with the white ladies, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They're gonna fucking go crazy for it. like singing their hearts out. And then those white dudes with collars trying to drop shit in their drinks are going to be right behind them, just belching these lyrics out. Chaos. Hope we don't get canceled for that one.
Yeah, that was a little spicy.
Hey, that's life sometimes. Life is spicy. You know what I'm saying? So the next project fucked me up. So this is the Friday releases. So this was 30 by Adele. This is intense. she's
been 11 out of 10.
Yo, seriously. Honestly, it should have been, honestly, because what's crazy is like, I think because this is why we're part of a simulation. We're getting fucked up. There's such a lack in like raw, real talent that when we hear it come back out of the shadows, it fucks us up.
It's mind blowing.
That's why that like Silk Sonic wrecked us, because Pac and Bruno are super talented. And that's why this fucks us up, because she's a dangerous weapon. And like, certain people are that talented when they're not, like when they can keep that level of fame, but they're not all over the media because they're just letting the talent speak for itself. Yep, and this project, they're not like getting pushed. They don't have to be an image. Like when is Adele, like even Billie Eilish had to like, I guess I got to show titties now for me to pop again. Remember she started bouncing her titties when her whole image was like, I don't show my body because of this and blah, blah, blah. I wear baggy clothes. Now she's twerking and bouncing her titties and she's having a pillow fight with a bunch of girls. It's like, she had to do that.
Where are these videos?
Dude, look up her whole promotion for her last project. It's all Billie Eilish, just her tits are everywhere. Loose. And he's sleep. And Adele, like, you don't see her all over the place. You just knew like, oh man, she was big. Oh, she got skinny. Oh, she got married. Oh, she got divorced. And that was like it. But when it came to her talent, she let that shit rock. And she went crazy. And I'm not like a big Adele fan, bro. Like I don't care. Like it's beautiful singing, but like you don't see me out here. I know the songs that they play because they went popular and everybody knows, Hello from the Other Side and all that shit. But I've never been like, I need to bump this Adele.
Nah, you be in your car singing that shit at full pitch.
Dude, this project, but I never, like, outside of her hits, I never listened to, what was it, 29 was the last one, or whatever the number album. She only puts out like number albums or whatever. But I never listened to them fully because I never had an interest to. But so this album is like my first Adele album where I'm like, I'm going to bump this front to back. And I was like, God damn, she's so fucking talented. Like, it wasn't just like one song. She did like multiple genres, but like took them to a whole different level because her fucking voice is crazy. But like on top of that, the theme and the heaviness of this project, bro, had me fucked up. Like I felt sad at some points. I felt guilty. I felt fucking pissed. Like there was moments where I was just like, bro, like there was points where I was like, dudes are going to get like girls are going to be pissed at their man and just send them Adele songs. You know what I'm saying? But when that To Be Loved shit hit, and what's funny is if you listen to the To Be Loved, there's it's like 0.5 of a second where the audio clips and it goes away for a second where she hits a high note. So that engineer is probably dead somewhere. The Illuminati got them, but it's a clip, but she was going off in the second half. But like, that song, I was in here tearing, bro. I was like, bro, high key was going to text Shorty like, you need to appreciate me for the woman that I am. For the strong black woman that I wanted to like be like, while I'm cleaning the house and cooking and shit. But like
that reminds me, did you hear me call her RKO Bae?
No, I love that.
He missed it.
Love that. Love that. But yeah, like this shit was wild, bro. Like the shit like where she's talking about like expressing it to her kid and how she's like, bro, I'm all fucked up, and how she's realizing like shit's tough, and like how she's telling her kids she's like, mommy's not okay, mommy's like shit hit hard, bro. Like this whole project was just hit after hit after hit. And it's beautiful music too. Like if you don't feel nothing, you could still just sing this shit and be singing the most heartfelt, hurtful shit ever and just having a blast.
Bro, she's a hit maker, but she has to have trauma in her life every time.
But that's the thing. That shit, that's true to our page. That is true to Not Your Man shit. That's why I will never be okay with these rappers. I came from the mud and they're trust fund babies and all that shit. I'm like, I can tell because you can tell when some shit really happens to someone or not. There are small details and things that happen when you've really been through some shit. And when it comes off as stiff or plain or generic, you know it's fake, bro. You know it's fake. Like half the time these dudes like, oh, if they shot or seen someone get shot, it's like, yeah, because you were like in the background. You're probably a child. Like it wasn't enough to fucking affect you. Like you're talking some fake shit. Like this project would not have happened if she did not go through it with her baby daddy.
Exactly.
Yeah, like this shit is like, this is real shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is the type of shit that I wish rappers would lock in on. That's why I tell people one of my favorite albums of all time is Life is Good by Nas. And him talking about his divorce with Khalees is so fucking raw and real. And it's just like him just like, yo, I can't even sound cool right now. Like I'm fucked up, aggressive. Like more artists need to tap into that shit. Cause it's like, bro, the world sucks. We've all been through some shit. Stop just trying to make up shit. Stop using other people's stories. We all know when someone's copying someone else's story. Just speak your own shit. Some of my best songs that I've wrote were when I was like, yo, I'm gonna just write about some real shit. Not when I'm like, yo, I need to write the best shit ever. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know, and you listen back to it, like even till this day, I still don't think I surpassed a song that I have on SoundCloud. And it's a song I wrote about my grandma. When my grandma passed, I wrote one song and I wrote that shit. To me, it was like 10 minutes. I wrote that shit. I was at Five Towns College. I was in the studio. My boy was running the beat. I finished it in 10 minutes. And to me, till this day, I'm like, yo, I've never surpassed that song. And I've wrote some real shit, but it's like, no. And I rap, but like, bro, that song to me, and that song is old, bro. That song's like 6 years old. But you know, you can't recreate that real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like people it don't register, you know, these dumbass artists just want to just do some bullshit, but and then call it fun. But this project is this is well-deserved. Like Lou said, 11 out of 10. This project is excellent, 10, bro. It's excellent. You
did your review injustice. All right.
Yo, facts.
It'd been a 20 out of 10.
Yo, facts. And it's timeless too. That's the thing. The sound is timeless. Like you could play this shit for any age and they'll be like, yo, I don't know what's going on, but I know this is good music.
Yeah. Adele's fire, bro.
Fire. Yo, my little man was just making up words, singing the melodies to this shit. He didn't even know what she's talking about. He was having a blast while I'm in the front seat, fucking holding back tears and shit. He's in the back jamming. But this shit slapped, and it started strong and it ended strong. Ended strong as fuck, bro. People sleep, bro. Adele shit slapped. Facts. And then the last project of the week. Oh man, this was good. This just dropped. This was Every Bad Day Has Good News by Radamiz. Radamiz's been around for a minute. This project was a good fucking time, bro. You had raps, you had production, you had pacing, food, medicine, and you had dope features, bro. You can't ask for more of a complete hip hop project. Like put together like this, you can't ask for more of a complete project. Started heavy, ended heavy.
Yeah, this was a good time.
Yeah, this shit slapped. Oh, speaking of
that Marlon Craft feature, that should have been a diamond. I ain't even gonna hold you.
It was close. It was fucking close. Marlon Craft is nice.
Facts.
He's nice. I feel like I think that Devin Tracy track was close. And I think that Topaz Joe's, there was a lot on here that probably could have been ranked a little higher, even though it's all fires and a few trucks. But this project's just dope. Like overall, like the whole message of it, the whole pacing of it. I'm like, bro, this is a hip hopper's dream. Like I put out a lot of music. I could only one day hope to put out 13 solid back-to-back tracks, like with this good of pacing. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit was dope. Speaking of dope projects, there is a super dope project that I copped on Bandcamp. It didn't hit all streaming yet, but I got to send to you guys, whoever wants to review it. But Walco's gonna recognize. He's gonna be like, oh shit, I know it's gonna be crazy. But Drug Politics, the Precise Politics Drugs Beat Part 2 just dropped. Well, on Bandcamp though.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these albums dropping on SoundCloud, Bandcamp, all these other places.
Well, Bandcamp, that they can get their money.
Yeah, they do the Bandcamp for the first like 2 weeks so they can get like the direct buys, and then they drop it on all streaming.
Okay,
which is all right.
That's fair.
Yeah, because they want to get that
much rather
everything on all streaming. Yeah. But I get it. When you have like because like Drugs Beats is an award-winning producer. He's a Grammy-winning producer. So you want to get, you want to get the money that you can get. And what's the math that they always shoot at us? Oh, one album purchase is like 1 million streams. Yeah. So, you want to get that bread, which I completely understand, but I'm super hyped for it. Like I bought it and I'm like anxious, but I can't wait to listen to it because I know it's a fucking bop. But that's all we got, man. That's all we got for the week. That's the reviews we started. I mean, you could check out our page. This is going to drop, well, whatever. When you hear it, it's going to be the day after, but we already started with the reviews for the week. Blah, blah, blah. Thanksgiving week and all that good shit. Enjoy your foods and all that good stuff. Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday, waste of money.
Spider Monday.
Cyber Week.
Spider Monday.
Spider Monday. It's a fact.
Get your pre-orders because I know I'm getting mine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get like 2 days. I gotta see it twice. So yeah. I'm probably gonna get like 2 tickets.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. I'm taking Little Man for sure. And we know Reckless. We know Tidal doesn't pay more. They pay more for streams for sure. Reckless is a true hip hop music supporter because he uses Tidal to stream. Isn't that crazy?
And I appreciate that. I appreciate every spin, bro.
Reckless, man, just leave me on loop for like a month.
Yeah, just
got like 4 or 5 phones.
Yeah,
man, just leave me on.
That's the next Not Your Man step. I'm gonna get a bunch of burner phones and start our own payola. But it's gonna be really cheap. It's gonna be like the EBT of payola. Oh, you want $10 off your music, baby? We got you. Not Your Man's about to make you that $10 off of streams. The bare minimum.
The bare minimum. No, hey, got the energy at the time, bro. It's not even the time. Niggas don't got the energy. I don't got the energy.
Yeah, it's exhausting. But either way, that's how it goes. I got music dropping soon. And I know you getting ready to drop something.
Yes, sir. December 17th.
We got music dropping soon. I'm excited to get some music out. Man. It's been a while.
Let's go. Yeah, we actually got to sit down and go over. Yeah, so
I want to hear what the stuff you got sent because I noticed on that track today.
You noticed I added that shit.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
Matter of fact, Squeegee should be recording his verse today. So
fire.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's all we got. I'll holla at y'all. I need to hear. That's mainly what I was aiming at because he's dropping music soon too. And I told you he's nice.
Fire, bro. Yeah,
he's nice, bro. He's disgustingly nice. But I'm gonna
send it to you. I already put everything together, so I'll send it to you tonight.
Bet. All right, and I'll holla at you. And anybody trying to play games this week, I got Battlefield. I got Halo. I got
Battlefield. I got Halo. I got Vanguard. I got it all, bro.
There you go.
I'm trying to stream all week. That's what I'm trying to go. All week long. I'm streaming.
Let me get in on one of those. I'm about to join your stream.
Let's get it.
About to join your stream. We about to Not Your Man's.
Tomorrow we streaming. Fuck it. Tomorrow, Woko, what you doing tomorrow?
Working and watching it.
Nice.
Well, I mean, when
dadding.
When the baby goes to bed, you going to jump on some Halo, bro?
Maybe, yeah. She goes to sleep 30.
Nice. Perfect.
7:30 my time. All right, yeah, let's get it. You on Halo tomorrow?
All right, y'all. I'm hollering. I'm off. I'm about to get this editing going. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.